Good evening and welcome back to TKWF. Now this is the aftermath of the Make It or Break It pay-per-view. We have some answers being answered tonight. As we just seen announced backstage, we will have a unification between the Mayhem and IC titles here tonight. But first, let's get into our first match of the evening. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with our first match of the evening. Now, if you didn't watch our Make It or Break It pay-per-view on Sunday, then you missed quite a lot. Some questions were answered, but then there was still more questions, and then more questions were asked but haven't been answered yet. So, a quick rundown of how the pay-per-view went. The Australian Saint defended his Mayhem Championship successfully in a match. TK Landon had to defend the Tag Team Championships in a handicap match because Jack Storm is still out on injury. Then he defended them against the Chaos Contingent, which was Murphy and Andrews. But we later found out later on in the show during the Intercontinental Championship that Pal and Doc are also part of this Chaos Contingent. The Queen Olivia Jade successfully defended her women's title against Ivy Fisher in what was a hard-fought match. Andre Salas and Katsuyori Yamashita had a match, which led into what we are seeing here. Ryoto Falcon, now just known as the Falcon, and Katsuyori Yamashita worked together. After Andre Salas beat Yamashita in a match, Ryoto came out and turned on Andre Salas and attacked him after the match. And now these two are working together in a tag team called Bushido. Again, that's one of the questions that, was asked but hasn't had an answer to yet. And of course, Tyson Walker successfully won the World Championship against our former champion, Brutus the Brawler. But for now, we have the singles match between the Falcon and Elijah Lee. And the Falcon, as you can see, switching back to his Kurai Falcon days of rocking the all black. But he seems to have had a different look on life lately. And with Katsuyori Yamashita now rocking black and white as his color scheme instead of blue and white, which is definitely an interesting showing. Yeah, so this is one of the many questions that we still have not answered. Speaking of the Chaos Contingent, as I mentioned, they have won two titles at the Make It or Break It pay-per-view, beating TK Landon in what was one hell of a battle. TK Landon fought tooth and nail to defend those titles, and unfortunately it just wasn't enough, and the Chaos Contingent took the Tag Team Championships along with them, and then obviously Pal winning the Intercontinental Championship off the Australian Saint. Elijah Lee going for the cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out 2. So I'm getting told that the Chaos Contingent will be coming out after this match, and Doc, the leader, well, I'm assuming the leader, will be making an announcement and explaining what the hell is going on with the Chaos Contingent. As we explained earlier, the Australian Saint came in and demanded a match with Pal as a rematch for the Intercontinental Championship, claiming that he doesn't want this piece of shit Mayhem Championship. He wants his Intercontinental Championship back. So, Matthew Rogers, our general manager, has decided, you know what? You can have that match, but the titles will be unified. So we will see a unification match between the Mayhem Championship and Pal's Intercontinental Championship later on tonight in the final ever Mayhem style match. So that'll be an interesting showing. So far in this match, Elijah Lee fighting Falcon very valiantly. Falcon still trying to fight back his way, but Elijah Lee is definitely putting in more of the work in this match so far. It's definitely an interesting first week into this second month leading into TKWF Rising Destiny pay-per-view. And surely enough, there is one question after another constantly being asked and no answers. Oh, a nice crossbody off the second rope there from Elijah Lee. Now Elijah Lee kick to the head of the Falcon. And just wrenching that neck back. And Falcon trying not to tap now. Could we see a tap? No, he kicks out. So I'm excited to, and also kind of worried to see what Doc and the Chaos Contingent will say leading into the pay-per-view. And a missed springboard there from Elijah, now from the Serious Lee. And the Serious Lee puts the Falcon down. Elijah Lee takes the victory. Well, congratulations to Elijah Lee on the victory here. Falcon rolling out of the ring. Katsuyori Yamashita nowhere to be seen anymore. And you can just see the Falcon just sitting on the edge of the ring, not happy. He's not happy. His new approach to the ring was not enough. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we have coming out now to explain all their actions and what they are going to be doing is the Chaos Contingent. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen. So far, 3 of the members of the Chaos Contingent. You've got the Intercontinental Champion, Pal, and you have the Tag Team Champions, Zach Murphy and Andrews of the Chaos Contingent. And here they are, not followed by their leader right now, but surely enough, they are here to make a name for themselves. And we find out. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the leader of the Chaos Contingent. He is the Designer of Chaos, DOC, also known simply as Doc. Now, this man came into season 2 as a masked man, completely obliterated the Rebel Club, and now he is the leader of some kind of cult. He is coming out to explain his actions and exactly what is up with the Chaos Contingent. Well, I'm at a loss for words, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, what did we just witness? So, to catch up, so the designer of Chaos, Doc, is now the leader of this cult called the Chaos Contingent. And he apparently brought in Andrews, Powell, and Murphy in as a result of the fans not treating him well in Season 1, even though he could never win a single match in his life. And apparently he has the general manager in his back pocket because he is afraid of him. And that's the reason why he was able to get the handicap tag team title match. That's the reason why he's got his wife coming in next week for a women's title match. And now he's apparently using it as leverage to get into the world title picture. Now, for those of you who have never seen Season 1 of TKWF, Doc and Tyson Walker had many a match for the world title. And every single time Walker won. And then, you know, Bishop just asked Walker, hey, should we be afraid of this? And Walker said, no, I've beaten him 100 times and I'll do it again. And then he called the cameraman over and said, I'm going to do that. So, I mean, that's at least one question answered. What is the Chaos Contingent doing and what were their plans? It seems that their plans were to gather every title in the division, or in the scene, you know? They've already got the Intercontinental Championship. They've already got the Tag Team Championships. If Powell wins in the main event tonight, he'll have both. He'll have unified the Mayhem Championship, which was another title that they were chasing. And I'm assuming back in last episode or last month, sorry, when Andrews couldn't win the Mayhem Championship, and Draconius at the time, who we found out was Doc, said the plan stays ahead. The plan was for Andrews to win that title so that he was the Mayhem champion and that the Chaos Contingent held that title. So the fact that it's being unified with the Intercontinental Championship tonight, if Powell can win against the Australian Saint, then that's one less title they have to worry about because it's being unified with a title they already have. And then it just comes down to whether his wife can win the Women's Championship and if he can win the World Championship at Rising Destiny, which is what I'm assuming he's going to be challenging for the title, unless he can trick Matthew Jacobs into getting a title match earlier. But for now, let's focus on this match. We have Richie Rose taking on Jet the Ninja, two people who haven't had the best of luck so far in this universe, so they're trying to get some wins back under their belt. And this is very much so a wins matter type deal in this universe. Not so much as AEW's wins matter, but, you know, it's not... It comes down to, you know, the more wins you get, the more you get pushed on the card. The more losses you get, the less showtime you get on the card. So, I mean, we've seen that so far. Some people haven't been shown in matches for a few weeks. And in multiple cases, we've had more people shown than we have. Yeah. So... while we're on the topic of the Chaos Contingent, I've been asked to relay this fact, and that is both Rebel Club members, both Rebel Club male members, TK Landon and Flyboy, will be out for some time due to their injuries. And after that brutal match at the pay-per-view, apparently Ivy Fisher will be out for the coming couple of weeks. So we probably won't see the Rebel Club on our television screens for quite a few weeks, unfortunately. They had some amazing luck at the start of the show, or the start of TKWF, you know, winning the tag team titles, having a match each show, and having a win both the tag team and the women's in that first week, and then it's all gone downhill since then. But we wish them a speedy recovery, and we hope to see them back in the TKWF very soon. And I would say I'm sure there's... Wait, what's going on here? Well, that's Katsuyori Yamashita of Bushido. Well, we just saw the Falcon. Oh, and a roll up from Jet the Ninja now, and a kick out because of the rope break. Oh, but he goes for another one. Oh, the roll up kick to the face. Well, we just saw the Falcon fail. And a Salida del Sol from Jet the Ninja. Goes for the cover now. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it was so close, but Jet the Ninja almost got the victory. Well, what the hell's Katsuyori doing out here? What is going on? Oh my god. A 450 off the... I believe that was a 450 off the top rope from Jet the Ninja. Goes to the top once again. And another 450. Oh, just missed that one. Richie Rose busted open now. He looks like he's bleeding pretty profusely from the eye. And I have no idea why Katsuyori came out to help Jet the Ninja. Is Jet another target to join Bushido? Well, I mean, we saw Falcon come in and attack Andre Salas and join Yamashita, and that's how Bushido formed. Could they be looking to get Jet the Ninja to join them? And the blood just pouring out of that eye socket from Richie Rose now. And I think Katsuyori's gone backstage, as I haven't seen him in a while. And oh, kick out at 2 from Jet the Ninja. Richie Rose cannot believe it. Oh, and we've got a sharpshooter locked in. Could we see a tap here? Well, the sharpshooter from Richie Rose wasn't enough to get Jet the Ninja to tap, but Jet is so worn out now that he's barely able to move. And the help from Katsuyori did not seem to help Jet the Ninja in this match. I feel like that initial rope break from that roll-up was not what Jet the Ninja needed to get that win from the roll-up. And that was a bit of a delayed reaction from Jet the Ninja there. And now Richie Rose just showing his strength, still with the blood pouring from the eye socket now. Oh, here we go, locking in another sharpshooter. Could we see a tap? He's wrenching those legs now. Could we see Jet the Ninja tap? He does. Jet the Ninja taps and Richie Rose brings the victory home. Well, ladies and gentlemen, even with the distraction from Katsuyori Yamashita, Richie Rose, with the blood pouring from his eye socket there, was able to bring the victory home and beat Jet the Ninja. Well, alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with the main event of the evening. It is the title unification match between the Mayhem Division Championship and the Intercontinental Championship. It's going to be an interesting match, you know, with the with it being a Mayhem Division style match. The Chaos contingent have been banned from ringside for this match, so Pal has to do this without his stable members' help. However, he didn't need his stable members' help to beat the Australian Saint at the Make It or Break It pay-per-view to be claimed the Intercontinental Champion, the title that he is currently carrying around his waist right now. And that right there, the Intercontinental Championship, is what this is all for. The winner not only will take that title home, but will be unifying the Mayhem Division Championship into that title. So that will be the only title that exists at the end of this match, will be the Intercontinental Championship. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the Mayhem Champion. The reason why this match is happening right now, it is what is going on here. Well, that's the Australian Saint, but he's gotten a new attire? And he is now going by the Unbreakable Saint. Well, I know that this man right here has been wanting to make a name for himself for quite a while. And this just might be the way that he does it. You know, there's the Mayhem Division Championship, although it is also the Intercontinental Championship on the line. However, it's claiming as the Mayhem Division Championship because it's a Mayhem Division match. But here he is, ladies and gentlemen, your Intercontinental Champion, Pal, and your Mayhem Division Champion, the Unbreakable Saint. Well, this man is definitely coming in with a new mindset. You can see him meditating, just looking at that title. It's the last time he's going to hold that title, but could it be the second time in his career that he holds the TKWF Intercontinental Championship? Well, I'm not sure, but we will find out. And surely enough, we will find out. Leading into this match, our main event of the evening, as once again, Mayhem Division rules apply, so it is Falls Count Anywhere. Weapons are allowed. And the winner of this match not only will be crowned the final Mayhem Division Champion, but will also be the Intercontinental Champion moving on from this day. This unification title match will be the end of the Mayhem Division Championship, the end of the convoluted rules, the end of the constant title defenses. Whoever wins, I'm sure, will be happy they never have to defend that title 2 times a week. Sorry, 2 times a month, as well as once at the pay-per-view. Now they only have to defend it once at the pay-per-view and occasionally during a week if they have reason to defend it. And I've got to say, the attitude of the Unbreakable Saint coming into this match has definitely been one that I am definitely here for. He's come in with a whole new attitude. You know, he's just a ball of fire coming into this match. Just constantly assaulting Pal. You know, I'm sure he's not happy after the Chaos Contingent's announcement earlier on tonight about the plans that conspired to have the Chaos Contingent hold every title in the division. And now I'm sure the Unbreakable Saint is going to be trying to take that title away from Pal here tonight and away from the Chaos Contingent. You know, I'm sure there's bound to be reasons for what's going on here with the Unbreakable Saints' new attire, his new attitude, and I'm sure that there may be ramifications for Pal if he does not win the Intercontinental Championship match here tonight. Because what's it going to mean if Pal can't defend his title that he just won against the person that he beat for it in the first place? And these two are just going to town, brawling outside this ring. A reminder, this is Falls Count Anywhere. Weapons are allowed. Though these two seem to just want to brawl and not use weapons. And here we go. Oh, that was almost a 3 count. The Unbreakable Saint cannot believe it. He had Pal pretty much done for right there. Pal managed to kick out. Now Pal fighting back. And now Pal still trying to fight to keep that title in the Chaos Contingent's hands and defeat the Unbreakable Saint one chance at a time. And surely here we have it. Pal getting the Unbreakable Saint back in the ring now. Pal is definitely trying to stay a fighting champion. Although the Unbreakable Saint did definitely have the... oh my god. The upper hand in this starting match. Pal has definitely taken this last little bit of the match into his own. However, Unbreakable Saint now with a big suplex to the outside. And oh my god, just the kicks to the head now. The Unbreakable Saint is just showing a whole new side of him in this match. And a nice leg sweep there from Pal. Now Pal climbing into the ring. What's Pal got planned now? He keeps trying to get the Unbreakable Saint back in the ring. Maybe that's where he feels more comfortable. You know, less chance of implementing weapons into the fold. Now what's Pal waiting for here? Oh my god, a zigzag. A zigzag from Pal. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Pal is still the Intercontinental Champion. Pal has done it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Pal has done it. He has claimed the Mayhem Championship. He has unified those titles together and is now the definitive Intercontinental Champion. Thank you so much for watching this, guys. We will see you next week for another edition of TKWF.